Hi, and welcome to Hope Rising Podcast. I am so excited that you're here with us today. At Solomon's Porch Ministry, we believe in hope as an action, something that we follow through with our hands and feet on the streets of the Oklahoma City and surrounding areas as we serve the unhoused population. In doing this, it can't be done alone. And we have amazing volunteers who has come alongside Solomon's Porch Ministry. And today I am joined by one of ours, and she's been with us for a long time, and I love that. I love her consistency. So please welcome Gabrielle Simms.
Hey.
Thank you, Gabby, for coming. I really appreciate you
Yes.
and everything you bring to the table.
Well, it's such a blessing to be here. So thank you. I'm very honored for
Yeah.
you to give
Well,
an
the
invitation.
viewers are in for a treat
Mhm.
because I know part of your story and we're about to share that.
Yes.
So let's start with how you were motivated to serve the homeless population.
Well, I can tell you this. It started at a very, very young age. So my mom and dad, they were in the street ministry, evangelists. They ministered to a lot of people, but specifically the unhoused. And going back from what I can remember, I was like maybe 6 or 7. I remember standing on the corner with my dad holding his hand, and he used to preach and spread the gospel. He also used to serve food to the homeless. And yeah, I mean, ever since that, like, it started with my parents, and I was like, I was very passionate in helping others. Um, I mean, it blessed me to just even remember what they did for a lot of people. They definitely left a mark. And so I kind of just took that and ran with it.
I love that. And having the family serve together is one of the things Solomon's
Mhm.
Porch really likes to encourage. So to hear you state that from another perspective is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
But you don't serve just by yourself. You actually serve with some of your children as
Yes,
well.
yes. I
Yeah.
have older kids that I bring along with me,
Mm-hmm.
and they always wanted to serve the
Mm-hmm.
unhoused, and they used to always ask me, Mom, can we make sandwiches and go to downtown and just give it out and stuff? And I know a lot of the issues with me was like, oh, I'm on a time restraint. There's a lot. I still want to give back in a way, but how can I coordinate all of that stuff? And then I attended North Church and heard about Solomon's Porch.
You know, I was just about to ask you, how did you hear about us?
So not only do I attend North Church, but I also work there. Kelsey Bird, well, my coworker
And
and friend,
a fellow
and
volunteer.
another volunteer,
Yes.
she told me about Solomon's Porch because we just had like a little casual conversation, and I was telling her how I want to get out there and help others, and my kids was very passionate in helping others as well. And I was like, but I don't want to do it just us. I want to do it in like a group. And so I was like, how do I start that, or how do I find that? And Kelsey was like, have you heard of Solomon's Porch?
So just to let our viewers know, if you want to join, you can go to the North Church app and then join a group and find Solomon's Porch. As soon as you join, it will send our leaders an email and one of us would follow up with you. So I just had to put that little plug in there.
Mm-hmm.
But I love that. I love how, North Church has a lot of groups and it will fit
Yes.
every demographic you can think of. And I'm so thankful that, God led me to North Church back in 2022 because I
Yes.
get to meet wonderful people like you.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
I remember that you help serve, you serve on the serving line.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us some about that?
Well, I have a wonderful story that I would love to share with you all. So, and this was just a divine connection. So I was serving, one day I was serving with my children, and I was making a plate, and all of a sudden I heard one of my oldest boy, I heard him say, "Hey, Mom, isn't that my uncle?" And mind you, I haven't seen my brother in so long, um, a very long time.
Several years, right?
Yes, a lot.
Yeah.
It was a lot of years. And as I was making the plate, I looked up and I met the eyes of my brother.
Wow.
Yes. And during that time when
It's okay. Take a moment. I love how when we serve, we have no idea who God is going to bring in our path. You know, at one time, my son was homeless, and I prayed for people to help him just like we are helping people. So our volunteers are actually answered prayers from other people. And I know that that would have been in your case with you and
yes.
your brother as well. So tell me, what was the outcome of your meeting with your brother?
Well, when I seen him, I looked up, I was pretty shocked.
Yeah.
I couldn't move, couldn't say anything at that time, in that moment. And then, I handed him his plate. He was walking off. And then I ended up breaking the line to figure
Mhm.
out, like, where did he go? And I couldn't find him. I'm like, goodness, he just disappeared that fast. So I ended up getting in my car, and this was towards the end, driving around to see if I can locate him. And he was on the side of the building. And I walked up to him and I was telling him, actually, I shared a story about the woman at the well. And
Mhm.
because it seemed like, when I was looking him in his eye, he was a little bit ashamed, um, scared. I mean, all he did was just smile a little bit. He didn't say much. And I shared that story with him, and I'm like, you're never too far gone. No
Yeah.
matter your story,
Yeah.
God, one thing about God is He restores, He redeems,
And
He'll
he never
transform you.
quits running.
Yes,
He's pursuing your brother.
always.
But the story actually doesn't end there either, does it?
It
Because
doesn't.
you told me later what happened a few months after that.
Later, after that, again, of course, I kept going back trying to look for him and couldn't find him. But he reunited with my mom.
Which is
He ended up having
amazing.
dinner with my mom and stuff, and that was a huge blessing. But just to see and know that my brother is still alive,
Hmm.
it gives me hope.
Yeah.
And so,
It shows that everybody is welcome at the table, either Solomon's Porch ministry table
mhm,
or your mom's table,
yes,
or your table. Everybody is welcome at the table.
yes,
Yeah.
amen to that. Yeah, every day I still pray for him. I'm like, I know he's still out there, but I know that God will pull him in some way, somehow.
Well, you had a big impact on him because he was able to reconnect
Yes,
with his mom, or
yes,
your mom, excuse me,
yes,
both of you. Um, and being a mom is experiencing a child on the street. I can feel that impact right now, you know,
yes,
and I know that had to touch your mom in a very special way.
it did. It touched us all. And to know that he knows where she lives and where
Mhm.
she's at, like that door is open for him.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
just whenever he's ready,
right.
he
Yeah.
knows that he has family that still loves him.
So, wow, impactful. And I know this may be a kind of a ridiculous question to ask, but how has surfing affected your faith?
Oh, if anything, it strengthened it. I
It's
mean, it
strengthened.
grew. It grew
Yeah.
a lot and stuff. So I just know that we have a God that is able. He's a doer. He's a God of provision. He provides. Um, and just looking back and how God like led me in this direction,
Mhm.
I was like, but God. So I give him all the praise and the glory.
Yeah. Well, we love how you serve, and we love it when you bring your children with you and serve as a family. So, if there is someone out there who's wanting to serve, but they're kind of unsure or uncertain, but they have that desire, do you have any advice for them?
I would say just do it. Just
Just
do
do
it.
it.
Just do it. Um, the great thing about it is like you're not alone in any of this. You have there's a team of people coming together to serve the unhoused and to serve the people, to make them feel seen and loved, because that's important.
It is.
I mean, sitting down with a few of them, just man, it softened my heart even more to know that, there's people out here that is wandering around and feel like they're lost, but me being a blessing to someone else, just to sit down with them and just make them feel like they're seen and heard, it's amazing. It's incredible.
It is. Well, Gabby, I thank you for your servant heart, your beautiful
Yeah.
heart, and thank you for coming on the Hope Rising podcast. I really appreciate you.
Oh, thank you so much.
It's because of volunteers just like you
Yeah.
that helps hope rise off the streets
Mm.
and gives them hope where they may have lost it at one point. So,
Yes.
again, thank you so much.
You're welcome.